Hello everyone, let's check out our daily. Friday means 3 expansions. Looks like we have Intrigue. See if I can figure out what these are. Intrigue, this is Renaissance, I think. And, Intrigue, Renaissance, and... I'm not sure. Is Cauldron Hinterlands? Yes. Hinterlands, Renaissance, Intrigue. The only Hinterlands card. Tried to trick me. Okay. So what's going on here? There's a lot of stuff, but some of it seems to be finicky. So, for example, Village is patron-ish, sort of. Diplomat, if you can lower your hand size. Trashing is Masquerade and Steward. Baron is plus buy. Ducat plus buy. Cauldron, Spices plus buy. Treasurer can do some things. Star Chart can do some things. Citadel. Ooh, double. Citadel's a village. There isn't anything that strictly says plus action on it except for Lurker. Like, I'm trying to think what could Citadel give us like a good village effect for. Lurker, Patron, I guess, totally fine, but not Diplomat. What's the open here? I always worry when I see spices on the board, especially against the AI, because like there's always the potential for some kind of rush with spices. Trashing is a little bit, I guess it's pretty good with Steward. I was gonna say, is there something to be said about picking up a Cauldron? The problem is then, like, how do you actually dish out the curses? How are you gaining 3 actions on your turn? I guess Lurker is kind of like, can sometimes gain an action. And then, does Spices have plus buy? It does. Lurker can gain an action, and then if you have enough money, you can just buy like Patron Diplomat. Now that I'm thinking about it, Patron's a way to simply lower your hand size before playing Diplomat. So that right there is an engine. Can we reveal Patron? I don't think so. So Patron's not giving us any coffers. Star Chart? No, I'm mixing this up with Piazza. Okay, so, I mean, we can get clean. Do we get clean with Steward or Patron? Steward can eventually be draw if we have, well, Masquerade is draw. Like, I'm thinking some treasurers, Diplomat. Hopefully we can activate that with if we get rid of everything, all of our starting cards real quickly, then we can draw. We can, you know, Patron Diplomat stuff. Is that really draw? I mean, if we have Citadel, it'll be something. And then, you know, play Treasurer, play Diplomat, play Treasurer, Diplomat, that kind of thing. I don't know. And then maybe pick up like Spices just for buys. So I'm tempted then to open, to really trash down quickly, open like double Steward. I wonder if we can skip Masquerade. Masquerade doesn't lower hand size, even if you trash. These Stewards might actually get kind of bad, though, if we're relying on Diplomat for action and draw. Is it really... proper draw, though? If I have 5 or fewer, I don't know. Yeah, like, I think it's best to get super thin. We don't have to worry about over trashing if we're doing it with Steward, because Steward can just turn into coin. That'll allow us to get up to the 4 and 5 costs. And then how do we hold on to green? Holding green cards will be very painful when yeah, so this is something I've started to actually think about in my games, is not just, you know, I could easily build a deck here that draws a lot of cards, has a huge amount of money and a decent number of buys. But then if I buy 3 provinces with that, then what? I mean, the diplomat draw is absolutely killed. So I wonder if instead I do, like, again, trash down, but do like a lot of treasure or spices kind of thing. I'm happy to take patron and bank up some villagers. So now that I think about that, the fact, like this, the whole patron diplomat as draw village and, you know, play some treasures and stuff like that, it's going to crash quickly when it comes to greening, because you can't lower your hand size if you've got a bunch of if you have a bunch of victory cards. So maybe I open like patron mask, try to bank up some villagers, pick up treasurer, and then also some spices later. I'm gonna do that, and if this doesn't work, it's gonna be like kind of money-ish. I'm gonna thin some stuff out and rely on treasure and spices for payload. If this doesn't work, then I'll use the thing I said the first time with like patron diplomat stuff. I could take another patron here. This will be treasurer. We're behind on trashing now because the mask missed the shuffle. I'll trash. Did I take a second patron? Wish I was smart enough to actually keep track of what I do in this game. So I think spices might be okay. Is it too early for spices? Let's do it. I wonder if star chart is reasonable. They took another their first treasurer. Ducat is the thing that I missed. That I did see them take it, but I'm looking at the supply and trying to figure out what we have. So they took a ducat, and I took a patron. That's the difference in our decks. Aside from maybe some trashing, they've trashed more. Star chart? Star chart seems like the kind of thing I'd rather take when I just have an extra buy. lying around. So maybe another spices. I guess trash again. Citadel. I don't feel like I'm going to be spiking 8 again anytime soon. Diplomat. Okay, so now, like... What about star chart spices? We've got 2 villagers banked up, which is very nice. So I could even add like another mask. Trash down quickly. Well, no. I think like if I draw a mask in my starting hand, I'll just play the mask. I've got Citadel now. I think, in fact, I could if I buy Star Chart, I can top deck the mask. So yeah, how about Star Chart spices? I'll top deck mask. And in a while, I'll be top decking like Treasurer or something a lot. 2 spices for them. They've got a lot of coffers. Okay. I think maybe double spices here again. So my deck now is, I've got no victory cards. Down there at the bottom, I've got Treasurer. I don't know what I've trashed. I have all my actions on display except Treasurer. Down there's probably like another spices and maybe 2 more coppers. We're going to be fighting over the key very soon. I wonder if then I do like spices Treasurer. Is there a point in having... I'm at a point where I'm going to be playing Treasurer almost every turn. Maybe and if I play it first with Citadel, I take the key and then what? So I don't think it's worth taking another Treasurer for better key fighting ability. Maybe it is. I think I should go double spices. And I'm probably going to start greening. Maybe next turn I do something like Spices Province. I'm not going to take another spices though. Should top deck something. So maybe like, probably Patron. Actually, maybe it's Mask to help me get back to... The problem is that I'll burn a villager. If I put a Patron up now, I could do that. I could play Patron again for... you know, double villager effect to help with consistency later. Is that, should I worry about that? I don't know. Maybe it's just a mask for more cycling through the deck. So I was right. It was spices 2 copper Treasurer. They take the last 2 spices. That's kind of, I guess that's expected. Okay. So what could I do here? I probably want to... They probably have coppers left in their... They have coppers left in their deck, certainly, so probably something in their hand. Treasurer, take the key. Trash a copper. Just buy single province, maybe. I don't like that they have so many coffers. Problem with playing Treasurer right now is it doesn't draw me farther through my deck. So maybe I play Mask, draw on. I mean, is the Mask going to get me essentially at least 3 money worth of cards? Probably. Let's do it. Am I trashing copper still? So right now I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Down to 10. Yeah. Oh, they have the key. I didn't notice that. I didn't notice they'd taken the key. So I'm going to go province. And it's hard. The thing with Diplomat is it's essentially only effective. Well, you know what I could do? I've got a patron down here. I could top deck Diplomat. That would give me village effect. Plus patron gives me more patron gives more villagers. But maybe I top deck Treasurer to ensure that I hit province. And maybe I even buy Treasurer. If I buy Treasurer here and top deck Treasurer, then I'll have Treasurer in hand at the start of next turn. I've got no draw cards down there. And I'll have a Treasurer coming up like later too. I'll top deck Treasurer. Cauldron. I mean, maybe you plan on cursing me, but if you're cursing me, you're not buying provinces. So now, can I straight up double province? 6? That's 12, 13. I'd use 3 coffers to double province. No, I won't, because I'll play the patron also. 6, 12. I think if I double province here and even save some coffers by taking coppers out of the trash. Double province, hold on to, okay. Let's say Treasurer gives 4 on each play. That's 8. I would only need to take 1 copper to have a pure double province, right? 7 plus 6, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to pure double province. Provinces go down to 4. And then they might, if they double province, can I double province again? I don't know. Let's gain that, take none, play you, and double. And kind of just save money a bit. Okay. So I need double and a state. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 16 is 15, and there's a treasure down there. Maybe I should double play Mask to guarantee I draw that. What is down there? Shit. Okay, hold on. If I play Patron first, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15. If I draw the treasure, I win. What if instead I play Mask? Certainly the thing I get back will be, at worst, a copper. Okay, so play Mask, draw 4 cards. Then Patron gives me 2. Treasurer gains copper, gives me 4. I have 6 coffers. That's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and plus whatever the Mask draws. I think that's what I do. That should be double Province Estate. No trashing, of course. Oh, excellent. What do I top deck? Spices or Patron, right? Let's go with Spices. Excellent. Gain treasure. Play treasures. Double province. Oh, it's even duchy. All right. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm not going to try the other thing. It'll be interesting to see if that's what other people do, is try to make some kind of draw engine here. But I just think if spices were not on the board, maybe that thing would be better. Like get a bunch of these and treasure, mask, and whatever, and build up to double province, maybe even triple province turns. But with spices on the board, the game just ends so fast. That was 12 turns, I think. And yeah, I'm happy I was more or less keeping track of what I had in my deck there, because literally that last turn was informed by exactly what I could potentially draw. You know, playing Villager first might have still done it. But the mask, what did the mask draw? Plays a mask. So I did draw Copper Treasurer. So the province was the bottom card. If the treasure were the bottom card, I think playing Patron first and then mask might have been a loss. Or like I might have been able to go double province for a losing tie. And then you're into duchy dancing and all that crap. Okay. Yeah, that was nice. I'm happy I won that, you know, given the AI does pretty well with some of the cards there. Thanks for watching.